Villavericino, living the Star Wars life. Okay, so we are here at the Star Wars Celebration store, and there are so many goodies here. So over here we have these fabulous Return of the Jedi jackets, of course celebrating the 40th anniversary. It has all these patches and everything on the front. It looks amazing. We've got speeder bikes, world premiere. It's got the year, of course, Return of the Jedi. It's got this really cool vintage vibe. These ones kind of look like vintage trading cards. I think they are fabulous. I'm struggling to find it in a size smaller than large. So if you like a roomy fit for your denim jacket, these are great. I'm betting the smalls and mediums all sold out before we were able to get here. But anyway, let's move on. We've got some fun Max Rebo band plushes here. These ones are $45. I'll say the price if I can find them. The denim jackets don't have prices yet, so I might have to ask about that one. But they look really cute. I don't know if I'd be able to get that through in my luggage, but I think that they're quite fun anyway. And see, you can buy them all individually if you prefer as well. A fun addition to the merch lineup this year is a commemorative Star Wars Celebration skateboard. I think that's really cool. I have no idea how I'd get it home in my luggage. We do collect Star Wars skateboards, so this would be fun to add to our collection, but we'll have to wait and see. You can see it is £75. We have classic Celebration scarves and these cool Return of the Jedi hats as well. No prices marked on these. I'll see if I can find some more later. We have here some Celebration Europe sort of poster art puzzle tins. You can see the puzzles there. There is also this fun Ewok Village terrarium. So you can put sort of dirt and moss and grow some sort of fun foliage there for an Ewok village in this cool sort of glass dome terrarium. I know that would not survive on the way home, but it's super cute. Who knows, maybe I'll find one on eBay in a few years' time. I think that it's really cool. There is also some Blue Harvest patches to add to your jackets. You can see they've got more of the jackets over there. We also have a great quantity of the official show programs, which are always a great commemorative item for any convention. We have some Return of the Jedi mugs. Classic Darth Vader has the 40 there. Of course, we are celebrating the 40 years of Return of the Jedi. So you'll see there's a bit of a theme with the merchandise available here. A lot of it's Return of the Jedi themed. Celebrating the reveal of some sort of new eras in Star Wars lore, we have this new tri-logo t-shirt featuring these new logos. It is available on a white print, and there is also a black version as well, and good stocks of that there as well. There are so many t-shirts here, I'm really going to have to narrow down my choices. There is also available some custom sort of print-on-demand t-shirt designs, so you can sort of customize your commemorative t-shirt for the event. We have some really cool choices. Rebel and Empire coat of arms. The design of the day is Obi-Wan Kenobi. We also have classic stormtroopers. We have sort of the London skyline with some symbols there. We have a sort of playful take on the Gamorrean Guard, we can see there, with the sort of classic British hat there, and an X-Wing pilot. I think that that's really cool. So they have the shirts over there and the sort of printing station, so you can decide which color and which size t-shirt you want. So once you've chosen your t-shirt designs, then you choose the t-shirt color you want, and then you choose a search size. So I think that that's really fun. I've done this in the past, but they had a few more designs to choose from at that convention. I'm not sure that I'll be going through this process because there is a little bit of a wait while they make your shirt. We have here a Rancor bottle opener. You can see it's really shiny and cool. Honestly, I think this is quite fun, but I don't know if it's on my shopping list today. You can see they have quite a lot of stock of this one. We also have these fun sort of hammers. I don't see what they are packaged in. Perhaps they have sold out. Armorer's Forge. I think you've got that. So they don't have them in stock, so you've got to sort of basically buy them. I think that those are really cool. I hadn't seen those advertised. Maybe I'll have to save that QR code for reference later if you want to see that. We also have this really cute sort of Ewok nesting dolls with all these different, I think the faces are really fun. And they go all the way down to really tiny ones. And they have lots of the Ewok stacking dolls here. So plenty of good stocks left of those. So some of the tables are starting to get a little bit chaotic, so I'll do my best to cover what's still here. We have the badge art all together as a grid as a commemorative poster. This is £10. We also have this kind of fun commemorative celebration sort of fine china set. Now I know this would not survive in my luggage home, but I think it's pretty cool. Very sort of British style souvenir. And more Max Rebo. Keeping up with the Return of the Jedi theme, we have a classic 40-year logo t-shirt here with Darth Vader, of course. There is plenty of this. I talked to one of the staff. They said most of the t-shirts, if not all, are £30. So yeah, another great design to choose from. We have a classic sort of bomber style jacket here that has this fun sort of celebration style art print in the back and just sort of the classic logo on the front. And this one is £110. Another hat, this one is the 40th for Return of the Jedi. And we can see that we also have a Return of the Jedi 83 patch there as well. Oh, and I finally found the price tag for the denim jacket. The 40th is £112. So good to know. Here we can see a big printout of all of the pins that are available. They don't have them here. You get them at checkout, as you can see from the sign here. So I guess because they disappear into people's shopping bags a little too easily. But there is a fabulous array of pins here. I don't know if I'm going to be adding any to my collection. It's a little bit of an addictive one, pin trading, pin collecting. So I'll have to see how much ends up in my shopping cart before I decide to add any more. They have a lot of this plush available. It's really quite fun. So you can see they have a great stock of the 40th Return of the Jedi denim jacket, but sadly it's still only the larger sizes. I get the feeling the smaller ones all sold out on that first day. So one thing I didn't notice about that celebration jacket, I didn't notice that it had the Death Star printed on the back of the celebration jacket. That makes it a little bit more interesting because it looks a little plain from the front and then boom, that's pretty cool on the back. Now this is pretty cool. We have sort of a satin style jacket here, a bomber jacket with this cool vintage Return of the Jedi print on there with Palpatine looming large at the top and all the sort of classic characters there with this shiny green. They've gone for a very green design here. We can see the front of the jacket is sort of plain. It actually has a Jabba embroidered patch there. This one is 110 and it's got this fun sort of vintage bedsheet style lining to it. I'll see if I can find another one that's open. So you can see here the lining for this jacket is just so cool, but I wish it was on the front. It's a shame to hide such a fabulous print on the inside of the jacket. I mean, the outside's pretty cool, but honestly, if it was this on the outside, I would have bought it in a heartbeat. So the Return of the Jedi caps, £28. I think that's fun. You can see they've got a little sort of speeder bike there on the side, and if you want to match, we have these fabulous camo jackets, very much like the sort of the Rebel indoor ponchos from Return of the Jedi. It has the patch there and the cool sort of speeder bike silhouette that features on the celebration show badges as well. I don't see the price on this one, so I'll have to keep looking for that one. Here's a fun little shirt, no squeezy, with Grogu and the sort of the Babu Frick species from The Mandalorian. That's a fun play. I think that's really cute. We have here an Our Universe sort of pullover that has the classic Return of the Jedi logo on the front and on the back. It has a large Return of the Jedi print on the back. It's sort of very Spirit Jersey inspired. And I don't see a price point for that either. It's a little bit chaotic here today. If you're a fan of the Willow Blue tea set that you can see there, a set of two, you can pair it with a commemorative Return of the Jedi tea towel, which I think is quite fun. The individual tea towel is £15. And it's got some classic sort of very vintage style print design. I'll see if they've got one open for display. Here is the full Tatooine tea towel. I think that that's really cool. It's got a really sort of vintage style, almost like a sort of a travel souvenir tea towel. And of course it has the Celebration logo at the top there. I think that that's really cool. Of course there is the classic Celebration lanyard. Again, no price on these, but I can't imagine it would be too expensive. Badges did come with the free sort of sponsor lanyard, so you don't need to buy a lanyard, but it's always a fun sort of addition if you want to sort of hang up your badge for display after the show. We also have the sort of poster Death Star art as this kind of this sort of slouchy bag. I have seen people carrying around a more structured sort of canvas tote with this art on it, but I can't seem to find them. I think they might have sold out. Again, no pricing on this one either. We have a fabulous Our Universe t-shirt here featuring Ahsoka. This is really cool. As with the other t-shirts, it is £30. Honestly, if this design was on the chest, I would buy it. But it's giving me a little bit more of a unisex vibe with the print around the stomach. So my shopping list is already pretty big. I'm not sure if this one's going to make it. One thing that is definitely on my shopping list is this fabulous Ahsoka cardigan from, I think it's Her Universe, this one. Yep. This one is £65. It includes this fabulous little embroidered Ahsoka here on the chest, and it feels amazing and soft. It's here in sort of select sizes left. There's still some stock, including small up to the larger sizes. It's definitely worth getting if you're an Ahsoka fan. It feels really lovely and soft. Great for these colder London days here at the convention. So I'm probably not going to be able to cover all of the individual t-shirts, but I'll see how well I can cover these. There is a huge array, as you can see across the top there. We can see lots of people lining up to pick their favorites. We have some ones over here that include the badge art. I was lucky and managed to get the second to last Princess Leia one in the size that I wanted. That one is definitely super popular. Over here we have a Blue Harvest cap. No sign posted for this one, but I assume it'll be a similar price point to the other caps that are available here. Perhaps a little plain, but a classic staple. We have a black sort of short button-up polo shirt with a sort of classic speeder bike silhouette there. A nice subtle Star Wars style if you're looking for something that you can sort of get a lot of everyday wear with compared to these sort of very bright and obvious convention t-shirts. We also have a fabulous key art woven throw for £80. This looks amazing, but I get the feeling my cats would make short work of this. It's also probably going to be a little too heavy to fit in my luggage, but it looks amazing. You can see some of the print down here. It is that classic Celebration London print there. It looks amazing and snuggly though. Definitely great if you live in a colder place like London. Over here we have the key art of the Death Star over London as a simple printed hoodie, which is just great. I see this one around a lot. Very great if you sort of didn't quite anticipate the colder weather here in London or are just looking for something a little bit more classic. It doesn't have the Celebration logo on the front, so it's a little bit more of perhaps an everyday Star Wars item, and it doesn't even seem to have the logo on the back either, but we can see sort of the London skyline there. So that's kind of fun if you just want sort of a not so obvious commemorative piece from the event. Another fun shirt if you're wanting something for a little bit of an everyday look is this black collared button-up shirt. It has the 40th Return of the Jedi logo there and this sort of subtle Death Star sort of repeating print stripe here in this fabulous silver foil embroidery, and we have the classic yellow Return of the Jedi logo embroidered here on the pocket in yellow. I don't think there's anything on the back. Yeah. The back of the shirt is plain, which is a little bit of a shame. It would be fun if that embroidery continued on the back, but it's a fabulous look nonetheless. Just doing a little bit of a quick walk around. The merchandise here is all over the place. We have some posters here for £10 each. We have the sort of classic advertising and the badge art there. We've got more shirts over here. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of a pan around of the t-shirts available. We can see we have some fabulous Skeleton Crew, Bo-Katan, we've got the Armorer, Ahsoka, Clone Wars, We've got some Rebels stuff there. We have Mos Eisley Cantina, Nyanum, Racing Team, Biker Scouts, Max Rebo. We've got some Tatooine ones there. We've got lots of ones for Return of the Jedi 40th. We've got, I think this is Fly Casual, of course that classic line from Return of the Jedi. We've got Cross Sabers, Camp Indoor, that one 1983. I think that's really cool. Return of the Jedi 83. And then over here we've got even more. There are some fabulous sort of commemorative sort of British inspired ones because of course this celebration is in London, and I'll see if I can show those ones over there. So the last couple of shirts here are a couple of sort of funny ones like Kino Loy Swim School. We've got B2 Emo, Galactic Antiques, Marver, Ahsoka, and the badge art. So lots of choices here. There is just an absolute ton of t-shirts, and as you can see there's some missing ones from the Princess Leia stack. I'm sure there's probably an item or two I didn't manage to cover in my sort of tour of this celebration store. As you can see, it is a bit of a feeding frenzy. We got here first thing this morning to check it out because the line definitely gets longer towards the middle and end of the day, but as you can see there's a lot of fabulous merchandise being snapped up. But to be honest, at the start of the day the wait was not that bad, so if you are keen to pick up a commemorative item from the show, definitely stop by and check it out. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, check out our other videos, and subscribe for alerts about new uploads. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.